Michael Greco is Vice President of the FDNY EMS Local 2507 Union, and he's asked for my help to raise awareness about the issue of PTSD and EMS workers and to discuss how to help the over 4,000 uniformed EMTs, paramedics, and fire inspectors that he represents. And we were just talking about the fact that sometimes they feel funny about coming forward because there's a stigma, or they just fail to recognize that it's risen to the level of being pathological. Michael, how much do you think the stigma is a part of this?
Historically in EMS, it's a huge problem. We are always been known to take it in and hold on to it, and it's not supposed to affect us. Sometimes some of the veterans of 30 years, you try and explain to them, well, that affect me. Back in my day, we didn't have that help. Psychological help has become a four-letter word to a past generation. But as this new generation comes up, talking about your feelings is supposed to be okay. Being not well is supposed to be okay. And in today's day and age with the social distancing, our normal coping mechanisms aren't there, whether it be sporting events, bars, restaurants, going to a club, going to play pool, going to a bowling alley. Because of social distancing, everything we do that we normally do on a day-to-day basis to try and process this is not available to us. So we're having trouble figuring out how to help and how to let it out.
Well, those relief valves have been taken away, is what you're saying. And one of the things that I want to really focus on is people misunderstand that PTSD is not just a psychological disorder, because historically this was associated with wartime, and it's been referred to across time as being shell-shocked or battle fatigue or whatever. But the truth of the matter is that this is both a psychological and a neurological phenomenon. There's a part of the brain, as you know, called the amygdala, and there's a left and a right amygdala, and the right amygdala has been shown to actually increase in size for those that have suffered the kind of trauma associated with PTSD. And the amygdala is kind of the recorder in the brain for traumatic events. And the hypothesis is that it gets larger because it's overworking, and these traumatic events are just kind of on a loop like elevator music, but it's just playing over and over and over and over, and we're in a constant state of fight or flight. So there's constant arousal, and it's a replay of these events, and that's why people are waking up in the night. That's why they're so traumatized if they don't have the relief valves that you're talking about. And so people need to understand this isn't just a psychological phenomenon. This is actually changing their brain. And if people don't deal with that, it's not going to go away. This isn't just something that when the crisis is over, the tension will go away and everybody will be okay. That's not true.